Greetings everybody, this is Sept 451 here, and I'm doing my pull list. Yes, since I only get 5 books a month, I thought that why not do a whole month review of all the books I read. And for all the books, I do have a pick of the week, well, pick of the month technically, and all the other books I get will have their own special awards as well. So let's start in alphabetical order. This one, do you see how I've been really enjoying since I got it? Animal Man issue 0. Yes, this is last month, I know. I wanted to start it in the month of September since, hey, 0 issues. Anyway, on the 0 issue. Animal Man issue 0 is basically retelling Buddy Baker's origin. And what's cool about this is that it's Buddy Baker's original origin, but with a slight twist, with a little bit of the red influence. And it's awesome, but it's awarded the best interior artwork because I love Steve Pugh's artwork. Jeff Lemire's writing is awesome, but it's really complemented by the great pencils of Steve Pugh. So anyway, this is an excellent book, an excellent series, and I love the 0 issue. Next up is Demon Knights, issue 0. With Demon Knights is interesting. I love this book because it is so hilarious. And in this issue, it details not only the origin of Etrigan, he was once a scrawny rhyming demon, under the heel of Lucifer, who happened to be buff, but it also shows a little about Jason Blood's origin. And also a little bit of Merlin's connection as well. And I award this the most or best story reveal, or I kind of, in this case, character reveal, because there's something in Merlin's lineage, family history, that makes this book very interesting, and of course in the later issues, makes it even that more interesting. So Demon Knights issue 0, excellent book, everyone should get it. If you haven't been following the series, you should follow it, it's just glorious. Now, we flash back to the past. With the shop I go to, which is Northwest Comic Gallery here in Oregon, particularly in the Salem area, I had the privilege of actually coming across an old series that came out in the early to mid-90s. And that is Doom 2099. This is issue 27. This is basically Dr. Doom dealing with the death of Poet, or people reacting to the death of Poet. It is also in the beginning of the book showing Poet's funeral, and Doom meeting with a bunch of people to initiate his grand master plan. And I love this book. It's very intellectual. It's Warren Ellis writing, and it's awesome. And the pencils of Pat Broderick is just amazing for 90s artwork. I awarded this to be to have the most emotional scene because of the funeral. I love it because it shows off that funeral scene, and it made Doom honor one of his fallen comrades and actually go after the guy who murdered Poet. Very emotional book. Out of the entire series, I think it's really good. From 20 years ago, we move in to the now. And that book, which is I'm buying digitally now, I've been buying digitally since it came out, which is Earth 2, 0 issue. Now with Earth 2, the 0 issue, it does feature Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman on the cover, but also a mysterious figure with an 8 on his, with a 0 and an 8. That character is Mr. 8, also known as Terry Sloan. Terry was known as the 8th Wonder, and worked with the Trinity during the Apocalypse War of Earth 2. This is basically Terry Sloan's this is definitely Terry Sloan's story with Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman in it. And it's basically the origin of Earth 2's greatest villain, as said in its solicit. And it was a glorious issue. James Robinson wrote an amazing script, so I nominated it for the best villain story, or villain origin. I thought it was amazing, and it created a character, a villainous character, in the form of an old 1940s character known as Mr. Terrific. Now, for the final book that I get on a monthly basis, here we have The Flash, issue 0. If you haven't known already, this is my pick of the month. This particular 0 issue is my pick of the month because it has not only a good origin, like Barry's original origin, but it was a very emotional story. This almost tied with Doom 2099 for the emotional impact, but it not only had a great hero story, it also delved into how young Barry developed as a character, into young Barry, and how he was developing as a character, becoming a cop, and all that stuff. This has been a great series. Francis Manapul's artwork is just fantastic. And I just have to pick it. It's the best overall this month. And from the pencils, to the write, from the story, into the character Barry Allen. This, I never read a Flash book in my life. I only read Flash in some other DC stories. I love Flash in the Justice League animated series. And this is me getting into the Flash in comics. And I've been loving it so far. So Flash issue 0 is my pick of the month. So that's it for my pull list review. And I'll be posting another video next for this month in October. For this month, the month of October, for the next wave of issues, which are issue 13. Ooh, I'm excited. Especially because it's the introduction to Rat World and Animal Man, and all the Demon Knights in Hell, Flash fighting Gorilla Grodd, and I'm going to be shocked what I'm going to see in Doom 2099. Oh, anyway, this has been Sept saying, get the Flash, get Animal Man, get Demon Knights, get Earth 2, and get Doom 2099.